guys, hands up. KD going to give it to Ibaka at the elbow, off the heel of the iron. Rebound, changed by Oklahoma City. Westbrook for
with 6.
Not a good matchup right here for the Heat.
Salmons, Wade with a steal, with 2. Wade puts it up for the win. Yeah, baby! He did it! He did it! Dwyane Wade with the steal and the game winner!
Do you believe that?
One of the great moments, one of the great plays made by one of the game's greatest players. Can you do any more than Dwyane Wade has done? He came up with a steal and then hit a 3 at the buzzer. The Heat win one of the great.
Grizzlies one more opportunity.
No timeouts left, so they have to play it. O.J. Mayo, off balance, O.J. Mayo, oh my goodness, can you believe that? 1.5 seconds, no timeouts. Tyreek at the hole. Yes! Oh my goodness! NBA basketball. Tyreke Evans, and they're going to review it at the table.
Well, an unbelievable shot in an unbelievable situation. Tyreke Evans, 2 of the most spectacular plays to end games we've seen in a long time. That was plenty of time. Tyreke Evans with the game winner.
Well, they are reviewing it. Tyreke Evans, and you can see he got it off in time. The red light had not yet flashed. Wow. What a finish here tonight to end 2010. The 2 plays by Tyreke Evans, the steal by Conley in the dunk, and another look at this 3. He got it off with 1/10 of a second remaining. Tyreke Evans, all I can say is wow.
Houston and Utah tied at 2 early. We'll be going there at the conclusion of this game. A game that's seen nearly 60 fouls called. Actually, that is short of the record for both teams in a playoff game. Miller for 3, and he got it. Reggie Miller with a clutch tray, and it's 105-102. And a steal. Miller retreats to the three-point line and hits again.
Tie game. No need to foul in that situation.
And the foul is called with 13.2 seconds. Reggie Miller made a 3, stole the ball, raced behind the three-point line, and hit again.
What presence of mind, but then to foul there. The Knicks had no timeouts. You basically had to play for overtime if you're the Pacers in that situation. Miller's going to make, after he sets the screen, he steps behind, makes the first jumper. On the inbound pass, Greg Anthony stumbles, and they can't get it to him. The ball gets stolen. Mason not able to call timeout.
Starks misses. Neither team has a timeout remaining.
Pacers have to box out here if they expect to win this game. Last time, similar situation, Anthony with the offensive board. A make is okay for the Pacers.
Starks misses. Batted around. Ewing has it. His shot, no good. Reggie Miller the rebound and a foul with 7.5 seconds.
And Pat Riley is saying, what is going on here? After Ewing, just a bit long.
Miller has hit 12 of 13 in the game. For only the second time in 16 games here at the Garden against the New York Knicks, Indiana has reached 100 points. They won the other time. Maybe this will be the magic number for them here as well.
It's like Indiana's win in Game 1 at Orlando last year.
Miller hits two.
No timeouts.
Anthony stumbles and falls. Time runs out. Reggie Miller scoring 8 points in the final 32 seconds. Taunting Spike Lee and 19,000 at Madison Square Garden.
Derek Fisher looked over at the bench about a 6-second differential.
Phil Jackson will not call a timeout. He hates to allow the defense to set up. This is going to be pick and roll with Kobe and Karl Malone.
Malone coming out. He sets it. Kobe gets around it. Kobe puts it up. Made it. Lakers by 1 with 11 and a half to go.
Kobe Bryant is tired.
That was exhausted.
An unbelievable shot. But he walked off the floor like he wanted to pass out.
Ginobili will inbound. To Duncan. He gets doubled. Shaq all over him. He gets away a fadeaway. He makes it with 4:10 left. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Wow. Wow. He's pressured. He makes it from way outside.
You couldn't have defended that any better.
No.
You know, it's almost like Tim Duncan is giving the Lakers what Kobe has given the Spurs. You couldn't have defended that any better. The Lakers had taken the Spurs out of the play, and Tim Duncan turned the grade. I mean, look at this. They take away the handoff. Duncan has nowhere to go. A fadeaway jump shot off the wrong leg out.
4:10 remaining in the fifth game. Here they go. They get it to Fisher. He scores! Derek Fisher scores at the buzzer. It'll have to be reviewed. They'll review it. They'll review it. The Lakers are going to run to the dressing room, and they'll try to get on the plane before the officials can get over to the scorer's table.
Boy,
oh
it was
my
close.
God.
We got to take a look at it, but I got to tell you, live, it looked good.
I thought it did too.
My goodness.
Well, I had a feeling. I was just going to ask you, you know, everybody in the world knows they're going after Bryant. They're going to try to foul Bryant. So do you go to somebody else? Do you take a chance?
Well, they
and
went for
Derek
Bryant.
Fisher, here we go. Take a look at this.
For Bryant. You can see him looking. Derek Fisher breaks open.
Starts. Yeah,
it's good.
Yeah, I think it is good with about 1/10 of a second. Yeah, I don't know how you
tell you, it's close though. It's so close.
It's very close.
Watch the light.
Ball has to be out of his hands.
Ball's out.
Yeah, it's out of his hands. It's out of his hands.
Wow, it's good.
Should the Spurs foul? Should Miami go for the three right away?
Just attack the basket.
James catches, puts up a three. Won't go. Rebound Bosh. Back out to Allen. His three-pointer. Bang! Tie game with 5 seconds remaining. Spurs do not have a timeout. But the officials are going to review to see if Allen was behind the line. Chris Bosh with the huge offensive rebound. And now instant replay, enormous. From our vantage point where the fans are, we couldn't see if Allen was, but that was the signal.
And Mike, Tim Duncan out of the game leads to the second shot, and clearly a three-point shot. But because they were trying to prevent the three, they take Duncan out, who is their best rebounder. Ray Allen is able to reestablish and knock in the game-tying three.
2 possessions in a row that Duncan came out and they failed to get the defensive rebound. Now, because of the instant replay rule, the Spurs, who don't have any timeouts, had a chance to discuss their final play. They confirmed that it was a three, and the Spurs had a chance to talk this over, even though they didn't have any timeouts. That's the one flaw in the instant replay rule at this particular time in the game. Now they have plenty of time, 5.2.
And remember, end of the half in Game 5, Tony Parker went end to end. James was not on him. James is on him now. And I like not guarding the inbounder.
Here goes Parker, final seconds. Parker on the drive, puts it up. Overtime here in Game 6. What a roller coaster ride here in the fourth quarter as the Spurs and Heat are deadlocked at 95.
Tony Parker, good push, ends up taking a fadeaway, one-legged jumper. Good support by Chris Bosh, not even close.
The Miami Heat still alive, and Ray Allen, the best three-point shooter in NBA history, regular season and playoffs, with the clutch shot of his life. This presentation of the NBA Finals continues after this message and a word from our ABC stations. Overtime is next.
Foul to give for Houston. 9/10 left. A 3 wins the series. It's Lillard. He got the shot off. Lillard, good! Good! And the Blazers win the series for the first time in 14 years! Of course, it's being reviewed because it goes in at 0-0, but it's out, it's over, and the Portland Trail Blazers, in shocking fashion, when they didn't hit one outside shot in the fourth quarter, get the kid with the big guts to win the series. Damian Lillard sends Portland to the second round. And very classy here, if you look at these replays. They announced that it stands, and the Blazers have won the series, and both teams with congratulations being shared after a series that was so close. And you have one of the rare moments, a walk-off 3 to win a series.
Green. AC continues to fire away. He's now 1 for 9. The look away to Livingston. Jordan. Oh, a spectacular move by Michael Jordan. That's 13 consecutive field goals. And a timeout has been called.
Looks like Michael Jordan is trying to find a way to miss his shot. Instead of taking the easy one, he tries to make it hard and still comes up. He's saying to the fans, I love it.
He had, I think, 3 consecutive 30-point games.
Kobe Rivers getting going. Bill McDonald here in for Joel. 2 minutes along. Some of the rookies, of course, at this point hitting the wall halfway through the nights of the season. The other night, in fact, his worst shooting night in a month. Here's Kobe off it in Milwaukee, then down in Houston. He's one of those guys that 57 straight.
43. He's up to 58.
And Kobe to that running 8th in double-doubles. It's a double-double just about every night. Kobe is back in and up. Devin George guns it to Mim. Little backdoor. Kobe scores on the slam. Knocks down the 3 with regularity. Kobe trying to answer back. Let's go to the side story when the Lakers are down by foot.
Yeah.
Is it my fault? This
scoreboard says 60-49.
All of the Lakers have to get going offensively.
Kobe.
But the Lakers are not winning that, and they've fallen behind even further.
Kobe base. Just yo-yoing the dribble and stops at the top of the key.
Well, they're giving him the ball to see if he can add to it.
Yes, he does.
Now, that tells you what the Lakers are doing defensively.
Kobe, still 6.5 to play in the third. He pulls up for a three. Trying to move around Mo Pete, trying to put him up. Finally shoots, counted in the foul.
He decides to go up with him, hits him on the arm.
I'm Bill McDonald in for Joel Myers. Here's Kobe again. Yes.
Point margin here.
Kobe all the way. Reversal. 22 on the night. Knocked away by Kobe. Great hustle by Kobe. He's going to score. You mentioned it. Oh, great pass. Kobe alone.
They're all geared for you.
But he, void of all the drama, off. Nobody helping right now defensively, so he'll take the 15. Friday, filling in tonight.
Kept his concentration.
Kobe goes straight to the dribble in the lane, laid up and in. One. His average tonight, you would think. His average. 64. Be with it now. Lakers lead 105-96. Another three. Elgin Baylor's Laker record. For three again. Yes. Started by Mo Peterson. Kobe pump fake for two. Kobe's you do. I see your point though. Kobe down the middle. Here. Second. 27 in the third. Here's number one. Do you believe it?
Nothing that needs to be said about this game.
For the night at least. Brown for 80. Would be 18 for 20 from the line. And an 81-point game. 55 in the second half.
You got to get him out of the game.
They scored within 4 seconds there. That's how quickly that changes now. Now it puts the pressure on the Jazz to score once again.
Jordan with 43. Malone is doubled. They swat at it and steal it. Here comes Chicago. 17 seconds. 17 seconds from Game 7 or from championship number 6. Jordan open. Chicago with the lead. Timeout, Utah. 5.2 seconds left. Michael Jordan running on fumes with 45 points.
At the end of the game, you got to get it out of his hands. He's beat you so many times. You watch Jordan play, Doug, and you know that at the end of the game, he's a killer.
This was really the play that hurt Isaiah because they scored so quickly. Michael got in there and scored within 4 seconds. And what happened was Michael doubled back. You're going to see he's in the play. Look where Hornacek is setting the screen. Michael never clears, so Malone doesn't see him. He comes from the blind side and strips him. So 3 crucial plays here by Michael Jordan now as he gets Brian Russell with a quick crossover. Look at Brian Russell slips, and Michael pulls up and buries the shot to give him a 1-point lead.
That may have been, who knows what will unfold in the next several months, but that may have been the last shot Michael Jordan will ever take in the NBA.
Watch Jordan's left hand here as he gives Russell the push. The referee can't see that. Jordan frees himself up for a clean look. The greatest thing about Jordan is he has all the tricks. That's why it's so difficult to guard him.
If that's the last image of Michael Jordan.
They did not get that play correct out of the timeout, and Popovich obviously upset with Manu.
Here's McGrady for 3. 35 seconds to go. Continues to hit at the line. And the Spurs now lead by 7. Rockets looking for a quick shot. Bowen is all over McGrady. Foul is picked up. It's a potential 4-point play. Tracy McGrady from downtown. And Tim Duncan could not get out of the way. He's called for the foul.
Wow. What a shot by McGrady. You'll see the screen by Yao Ming, which forces Duncan to help, and he just draws the contact and somehow gets it to go. Incredible shot by T-Mac.
16.2 to go in the 4th. And Barrett can't find anybody. They have no timeouts remaining. Finally gets it in to McGrady. McGrady over Bowen for three. Yes! Yes! Tracy McGrady. 13 points. They've outscored the Spurs 14-6. And this a moment ago.
Well, they almost didn't get the ball in, and now you've got the best defender in the game on McGrady. How does he hit this? Bowen not wanting to pick up the foul, and McGrady amazingly somehow gets it to go. It's a 2-point game.
And a good job by Andre Barrett. They had no timeouts left, close to a 5-second count, but got the ball inbound, so 11.2 to go in this fourth quarter. San Antonio now clinging to a 2-point lead. They've led by as many as 11. Yao Ming on the inbounds, trying to make things difficult for Brent Barry. Gets it in. Kevin Brown lost it. Here comes McGrady. No timeouts remaining. McGrady for the win. Yeah! 1.7 to go. San Antonio with no timeout. Here's Parker, and the Rockets steal a game from the Spurs. Tracy McGrady with an incredible performance down the stretch, including a 4-point play. Tracy McGrady with 33 points. The Texas Showdown continues. San Antonio had won 7 straight against Houston, and it's all McGrady scoring the last 13 for the Rockets. 13 points in 33 seconds.
And he never had a doubt that he was going to pull up from 3 and go for the win, and why not? Unbelievable. All those people who left, Marv, they're driving home in their cars right now wondering, what were we thinking?
Well, we were wrapping it up for San Antonio.
But we had to stay.